My name is Paul Clay. I'm a 1979 graduate from Cheney High School. I'm an attorney currently practicing in Spokane. I represent school districts and have been doing that for over 20 years now. I started in the Cheney School District at Garden Springs Elementary, which is no longer there, in the 4th grade, and then went to Windsor Elementary for 5th and 6th grade, Fisher Junior High for 7th and 8th grade, and then Cheney High School for 9 through 12. The best thing about Cheney is it's got a great school district, and what a great community. My wife grew up in Cheney. My wife and I met at our 10-year high school reunion. She grew up in Cheney. Her parents raised her both in the outskirts of Cheney and then also in town. And what I remember about Cheney and kids who actually grew up in town was that it's sort of a Midwestern, almost Norman Rockwell-ish community. It's just got great balance because of the commitment to education, K-12 and then Eastern. Just a tremendous number of talented, bright people, but also a community that knows how to enjoy itself. Things like the Cheney Rodeo. It's just a tremendously balanced community, and that's something I value. But one of the things that I really enjoyed about high school was that there were tremendous opportunities. You could do just about anything. The activities when I was in high school they weren't just things you did. They were things you did well. Our yearbook competed. Our football team competed. Our cross-country team competed. I mean, we had some teachers who just really valued doing well, not just doing it. There was tremendous rigor, and for me, especially in the liberal arts, because that was what I was interested in. But we had some fantastic English teachers. Mrs. Nyman, Mrs. Thompson, these were folks who, if they saw potential, wouldn't really let you slide. And they wouldn't let you slide from 9 to 12. I can remember some 12th grade classes, my second semester, and teachers were every bit as rigorous. There was no burnout. They were there to prepare you for what they thought your potential was. Really felt like I got a tremendous education. I went to WSU undergrad and then went to the University of Washington Law School. Between my second and third year in law school, I had the privilege of working for a large downtown Seattle law firm, and one of the lawyers there represented Seattle School District and a number of other school districts. He got me working with the school districts. I enjoyed it so much that my third year of law school, I ended up working for the Seattle School District General Counsel's office. And from there, I ended up going back to the law firm that I clerked at the summer before and started working in school law, and have continued on to do that ever since. I've been to the 10-year, 20-year, and 30-year reunions. It seems like there are a lot of happy people, and that's a really good thing. The good friends that I do keep in touch with, it seems like they lead balanced lives, and I think that was, for me, it was a product of my parents, of course, but it was heavily reinforced at Cheney. It was a small enough school that I think the teachers could influence and help students understand the value of balance. Representing school districts has been tremendously rewarding, and it's partly because I think early on in college I understood the value of public education. I wouldn't have been in college if it weren't for public education, and I'm a product of public education, K-12 and beyond. I feel tremendously privileged to represent folks in the public school system, including Cheney School District.